So people, the thing is with consciousness and awareness, is it's very hard for you to judge your own awareness and where you're at. It's almost impossible. That's why you have somebody that's further out than you that can see whether you're aware or not. Because people say, I'm aware. Yes, I'm aware. You could ask all of humanity and they would say they're aware. They have a good level of awareness. It's very rare someone's going to say, no, I'm really fogged out. I've got no idea what's going on. So you're in your own sheath. And how much tint or opaqueness is on those glasses and how many layers of that is there. But ultimately we are all aware. There's awareness aware of everything. But how much is there fog between reality or this here and this and the awareness? How much interference is there? And it's very hard to tell. Almost impossible to tell until you're very skilled. Then even then, it's a sneaky game. And one of the biggest traps you see is everybody thinks they're aware and have a high degree of consciousness, but you can be at the lowest consciousness, but people don't realize they're at the lowest consciousness or very low. Such is the cleverness of the trap of the ego of I, is that you believe it. People, the average person is believing their own thoughts, and whatever those thoughts tell them, it is, and that's how the world is. That's reality now. And so, the reason I'm mentioning this is just to encourage people to just assume there's more to go, always, and that you may not be aware as you think you are. And to leave that door open continuously by being as present as you can, as silent as you can. Even when people have evidence after evidence of evidence after evidence of them being asleep, they think they're aware. Such is the trap. Such is the sneakiness of this trap. The challenge. It is challenging. And if you're in a room with somebody that's found home, but they're not honest and scared of having you a little bit uncomfortable, they can't even point at anything at you. They have to obfuscate, is that the word? Or soften everything to an incredible degree just so you can hear something. Because many are so fragile. So if you really want to progress, it's be open to feedback and not take anything personally. And that's the most rapid way, because you can just get all the data you need. And if you're open and you want to hear it instead of closed to it, you win. That's how I won. That's how this thing won. Just, what's next? Go. Tell me everything. Don't give me pets and distractions and crap. Just let's go. And if it hurts, it hurts. I'll cop it. I'll deal with it. I'll face it. It's mine. It's within this system. That's my own. I have to own it. I can't keep pretending it's not there and trying to get around it and using mental gymnastics to avoid. You have to own it. And if you don't want to play that game, this is going to be a hard road. I mean, I'll soften the teachings to the student usually, but the more you can come forth without taking things personally, the faster it's going to be for you. Or just completely own the contraction that comes with what you see, gets pointed at. Or gets pointed at. That's in you. It's got nothing to do with outside of you. If something's closing, there's something in you that's closing. That's yours. You brought it here. It didn't get built here. You brought it here. This is a dismantling service. So anyway, just be aware that the part of the trick of the ego is it either sends people to absolute hell and they hate themselves, or it tells them they're far more advanced than they are. It doesn't seem to have any in between. It's like you're terrible or you're incredible. What if they're both a bit inaccurate? Or inaccurate, huh? And this just isn't the same. It tells you you're right all the time. And that can even be somebody saying, I never know anything and I don't get it right. I'm always wrong. Oh, there I go again. You hear this a lot, isn't it? That's just my luck. That's how things are for me. And they're self-creating their little world. But that's an agreement they have. They're agreeing to that. They're agreeing to that. Does that make sense? It doesn't mean it's real. That's self-hypnosis. So beginner mind, don't take it personally. If you want to win. If you don't want to win, that's okay. Don't just cancel everything I just said. Fine. It's up to you. It's your suffering. I'm fine. I'm good. One of the problems, just quickly, and I think I've mentioned it before, is when you have a teacher, even if they're awake or not awake, that's obfuscating or not telling people the truth and jumping over stuff just so they can feel okay, you're going to get large popular sanghas, which then feeds more into it because people go, oh, it must be good because there's so many people there. But then if you can actually feel the energy world, you'll see that everyone there is struggling. They're just like somebody off the street. There's no light there. Not in the students, because no one's telling them what's in their way. And they're trying to skip to the end game. The problem is I can read energy anywhere, anytime. So even the people close to them aren't deep. This is the problem. We have to face ourselves.